What if I told you that in the very heart of America, there's a city that has quietly shaped the nation's history, inspired champions, and built a culture of resilience, yet remains one of the country's best-kept secrets? Welcome to Omaha, Nebraska, a place where tradition and progress walk hand in hand, and where every street tells a story of courage, perseverance, and pride. Born along the mighty Missouri River, Omaha's origins are tied to exploration, trade, and the spirit of the frontier. Its name, meaning "those who go against the current," perfectly defines the character of this city. From its very beginning, Omaha was not afraid to push forward, to challenge difficulties, and to carve its own path. When the Transcontinental Railroad made Omaha its eastern starting point in 1865, the city exploded with growth. Immigrants arrived from across Europe, each community bringing language, food, and traditions that still echo today in the culture of the city. Suddenly, Omaha was no longer just a stop along the river. It became a gateway to the West, a place of opportunity where next chapter, we'll dive into how Omaha's workers and industries not only built a city, but also shaped the nation's backbone. As Omaha grew, it built an identity rooted in hard work and determination. By the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the city had become one of America's great industrial hubs. The Union stockyards and meatpacking plants put Omaha on the map, providing jobs to thousands of families and turning the city into a powerhouse of production. Trains carried beef and goods across the nation, and Omaha earned a reputation as a city that fed America. But this success was never easy. Workers endured long hours and tough conditions. Immigrants struggled to adapt to a new land, and the city faced fires, floods, and economic downturns. Yet through every challenge, Omaha held on to its spirit. The resilience of its people became its greatest strength, shaping a community that always found a way forward. This working-class character also gave Omaha its diversity. Immigrant communities from Germany, Poland, Czechia, and Italy left their mark on neighborhoods, churches, food, and traditions. Each wave added to Omaha's cultural fabric, creating a city that is as diverse as it is united. And here's the truth: you don't need to be from Omaha to feel connected to it. This story of perseverance, of building a life from nothing, is the story of so many families across the world. That's why learning about Omaha is learning about ourselves, our history, our struggles, and our victories. If you're enjoying this journey, make sure to stay with us, because Omaha's story doesn't end here. In the next part, we'll step into modern Omaha, its neighborhoods, its food, its music, and its culture that continues to evolve without ever losing its soul. city that surprises anyone who visits. Its downtown skyline blends sleek glass towers with the historic charm of the old market district, where brick streets, art galleries, and cafes create a lively, almost timeless atmosphere. Walk a few blocks, and you'll find yourself immersed in a city that has learned to balance progress with preservation. Each neighborhood tells its own story. In Benson, the creative heart of Omaha, local artists and musicians have transformed old buildings into vibrant venues and studios. Midtown combines history with modern living, offering trendy restaurants and nightlife just steps away from historic landmarks. And in North Omaha, you feel the rhythm of jazz and the legacy of a community that has shaped the city's cultural identity for generations. Food, of course, is part of Omaha's DNA. This is a city famous for its legendary steakhouses, where tradition and flavor go hand in hand. But Omaha is more than beef. It's a melting pot. Mexican, Sudanese, Italian, and Vietnamese communities have all brought their flavors, making Omaha's food scene one of the most diverse in the Midwest. And this is where I invite you. If you're enjoying this journey, imagine experiencing Omaha's culture in person, walking its streets, tasting its food, hearing its music. That's what makes Redondo Tour special. It's not just about watching a city, it's about feeling it. Nightlife here is not overwhelming like in bigger cities, but it has an intimacy that makes every bar, club, and live venue feel personal. You don't get lost in the crowd, you connect with it. And that's Omaha's magic. Small enough to feel like home, big enough to surprise you. Omaha is more than history and culture. It's also a city deeply connected to nature, family, and sports. One of its crown jewels is the Henry Dorley Zoo and Aquarium, considered one of the best in the world. Here you can walk through immersive ecosystems, from the world's largest indoor, surrounded by flowers, sculptures, and trails overlooking the Missouri River. It's a place where locals and visitors come to slow down and reconnect. Omaha's parks, like Elmwood Park and Heartland of America Park, add green breathing spaces that balance urban life with the calm of nature. Sports are also part of Omaha's identity. Every summer, the city becomes the center of the college baseball universe with the College World Series. Fans from across the country fill the stadium, bringing energy, color, and tradition to Omaha's streets. It's not just a tournament, it's a celebration that shows the city's hospitality and community spirit. And here's why you'll want to keep watching. Omaha is a city that doesn't need to pretend. It wins hearts with authenticity. If you've been enjoying this journey, imagine walking these gardens, cheering at a baseball game, or watching the sunset by the Missouri River. That's the real Omaha waiting to be discovered. Omaha is not a city that shouts for attention. It whispers its greatness in the way it lives, the way it perseveres, and the way it inspires. From its birth along the Missouri River, to its growth fueled by railroads and industry, to the cultural renaissance of its neighborhoods today, Omaha carries a spirit that is uniquely its own. This is a city of contrasts, where modern glass towers stand tall above cobblestone streets, where global cuisines mix with legendary steakhouses, and where jazz clubs echo the same rhythms that once gave voice to entire generations. It's a city where nature and urban life coexist in harmony, from the calm of laurets and gardens to the roar of the College World Series Stadium. But what truly defines Omaha is its people. Generations of immigrants, workers, dreamers, and innovators have shaped a community that refuses to quit. Their resilience is reflected in the pride of everyday life, in the warmth of their neighborhoods, and in the champions the city has raised. Even boxing's own Terrence "Bud" Crawford, a son of Omaha, embodies this determination, the fighting spirit of a city that never backs down. And here's the truth. Omaha doesn't try to be flashy. It doesn't need to. Its strength lies in authenticity, in being real, in offering experiences that leave lasting marks on those who visit. This is not a city you simply see. It's a city you feel. If you've stayed with us through this journey, thank you. And here's my invitation. Don't just watch Omaha, come and experience it. Walk its historic streets, taste its flavors, meet its people, and feel the resilience that has carried this city for generations. Because Omaha is more than a destination. It's a reminder that greatness doesn't always make the loudest noise. Sometimes, it's found in the heart of America, waiting quietly for you to discover it.